The next topic we can talk about is, last night I was watching the Republican convention, and John McCain's vice presidential nominee, Sarah Palin, gave her speech, which was a very interesting speech because that was my first time actually hearing her talk. Her speech was very good. I'm a Democrat. I admit it was very good, but she was a little. It was a little bit too comical. I didn't like how she and Rudy Giuliani made Barack Obama look as if he was incompetent. Now, as we all know, Barack Obama says that he was a community organizer when he was in Chicago. I don't know what that is. I still don't know what that is. But apparently it was something worth him saying that he did, because he always says it. But last night, Rudy Giuliani and Sarah Palin, that's her name, tried to make it seem as if a community organizer is just nothing. Like, what are they? They don't do anything. And I think that was very hurtful and like rude to the millions of community organizers out there, because of the fact that people who do that, they take pride in what they do. Just like she took pride in running a town with under 9,000 people.
And a town that was also known for meth users, using it heavily. She took pride in running that town. He took pride in organizing his community. She took pride in running the state of Alaska as governor. I mean, I don't think she should have been critical on that note. But did you watch it? I didn't watch her speech. I seen some clips today on Fox News. Of course, the Republican network, they're always hating on Barack Obama. I just got some things that I want to make straight about this Sarah Palin character.
What are y'all doing?
Talking. Fuck, see, that's what I be talking about when I be wanting to hit stop. Shut the fuck up at times. I'm talking to you, bitch. Anyway.
I don't live here. I just want to get that clear. I don't live here.
I'll punch you in the face because you ain't got to say that again.
I don't.
Now,
that was his nephew, and I don't live here.
Now, what I'm saying is about Fox. They're very hypocritical. Now, when Hillary Clinton was running for...
But can I just stop you?
No, because I was very nice.
I know, but let me say something.
So nice.
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
Fox News is hypocritical. But you know who it is? It's that damn Sean Hannity. I like Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly, I like him even though he doesn't really like Democrats. I like Bill O'Reilly because he still keeps it real. Sean Hannity, I think, is an undercover racist.
No, it's not the undercover about it. He is a racist.
I think he is. Look, did you hear how he was bashing Michelle Obama, calling her a radical and this, that, and the third? But yet, you don't hear Fox News mentioning anything about John McCain's wife actually using, unprescribed drugs back in the early 90s. She worked for some medical thing, and she was actually stealing drugs from the company. She was stealing painkillers because she was addicted to painkillers after her back operation. So she started stealing medicine, and she became addicted to it. And then when she was outed, then she confessed that she was, had this addiction. But you don't hear Fox News talking about that.
But you know what? A lot of the presidential nominees have done things like done drugs, smoked weed, done crack, and all of that. So to me, like, I don't care about the painkillers and all that. For me, I don't
care about the painkillers either. But don't jump on Michelle.
But you're cutting me off again.
But don't jump on Michelle.
Cutting me off again, and I was very nice to you. Now, what I was saying was that Ben Fox is a hypocritical network because they bashed Hillary Clinton the whole time. Bill O'Reilly too. Sean Hannity too. And there was this other guy on there, like, Hillary can't keep up because we're men. They supposed to be in the kitchen. All this nonsense. Then that Sarah Palin is the new vice presidential nominee. Everybody's saying, oh, the media is being too hard on Sarah Palin. Oh, this and that. Women can do the same thing as men. Where was all that when Hillary Clinton was trying to get into the White House? Y'all fucking bashed her. Now that, now that John McCain has a female nominee, we should be so kind and be so nice to her. Fuck no. Fuck the Republicans. I'm not voting Republican. I'm voting Democratic. Now, let's go back to Sean Hannity.
So when did you change your mind?
No, I was a Hillary Clinton supporter. I never changed my mind. I'm gonna stay in the Democratic Party, and I don't understand how you say I'm gonna vote Democrat for Hillary Clinton. Barack Obama is the same thing as Hillary Clinton, a fucking Democrat. Now, then there are other people that say I want to spare Barack Obama's life. Trust me, ain't nothing gonna happen to that man. Nothing is gonna happen to him if he's elected into the White House. I think he's gonna be fine.
I agree with you. I think so.
I think he's going to be president. No doubt about it.
I have a doubt about him being president. Just how long he's going to last.
I think he's going to last because look how long George Bush lasted.
Yeah, he's a fucking dickhead.
And nobody likes George Bush. But George Bush has the lowest approval rating than any other president in the history of this country. He has the lowest approval rating, lower than Nixon.
23%,
Lower than Nixon's. I mean, and Nixon was like the lowest of presidents. But George Bush's approval rating is lower than his. George Bush, in my opinion, is the cause of the 4,151 American soldiers who have died in Iraq. I think that. I personally think that. Why I think that is because George Bush went to war in Iraq with no cause. He had no cause. Our country's mission was to find Osama bin Laden. Because Osama bin Laden, the last time I checked, was the one who organized the September 11th attacks. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I did cut my hair off, so maybe when I cut it off, I lost part of my brain still. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, last time, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I think America was in on that attack, too.
Oh, now why would you say that?
I really do.
How?
All those briefings that America got, that something was going to happen, they did shit to stop it.
That something was going to happen.
Okay, they knew.
Okay, they knew.
Okay,
we know that they knew.
Okay,
let me tell you something.
Okay, now don't cut me off. Let me finish. Again, I'm very nice and kind to you.
Because you don't have any liquor.
No.
He's sober today. If you watch the old videos of us, he was sipping on something through the whole interview. It was Jesus juice. If you notice, he hasn't sipped on anything yet because he's sober.
But you know what? I speak a sober. When you're drunk, you speak a sober mind anyway. So that don't mean I'm not telling the truth right now.
So what do you speak when you're sober?
Now, if you watch those 9/11 videos, you hear people say, "Oh my God, it sounded like bombs was going off inside the building." Then what happened to the pictures with the Pentagon when the plane went into the Pentagon? You mean to tell me that since they took that video from the gas station up across the street, that they don't have no video of that plane going into the Pentagon?
No.
Come on.
No.
The government
I didn't even know there was
to
a
me,
gas
the
station
government,
in the Pentagon.
was a hotel or one of them. To me, the government was in that shit too. They knew something was up.
But everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
It's supposed to happen.
Well, me, alright, this is how I feel.
And I ain't dying for no fucking oil. So
Alright.
if they send my ass over there, I ain't going.
Get done.
All the Jews that didn't go to work in that World Trade Center, they knew something was going to happen. You got a whole millions of Jews that didn't go to work that day.
No, this is how I feel. I don't think, this is how I feel. Okay, George Bush was briefed the summer of 2001 while he was on vacation. We all know that. We all know that. We've all seen the pictures. Even his people said that. They knew that something was going to happen. They knew. What they did not know is where it was going to take place. None of us knew where it was going to take place. None of us knew what day it was going to happen on. So we can't say that America knew that it was going to happen and then say, okay, we knew, but yet...
Now, let me tell you something.
I mean...
You a terrorist. You a bank robber. What you think that's going to happen? Like, you got to put it out. You going to go to the biggest buildings, the biggest cities, where everybody is at. They knew.
No,
So why all them Jews didn't go to work that day?
no, because we have big buildings all over this country. We got Sears Tower in Chicago.
Right.
We got that tower in LA. We got buildings here in Philly. We got buildings in Miami. You can't say that America knew that September 11th was going to happen on September 11th.
No, but let me tell you
in
something.
New York.
Let me tell you something. When America found out that there was going to be attacks on planes, they should have done all the shit that they doing now. They stop your ass from having a little bit of liquid and a
I don't
bottle.
think anybody knew that they were going to use
They
planes.
knew, because I seen the reports, and they knew that something could happen with airplanes.